What's up, guys? Hey, how we doing? I'm trying something a little bit different today. I'm going to play career advisor. I'm going to talk about Jason Anderson, Adam Cianciarulo, and Austin Forkner's careers and how I would talk to them and how I would give them some hard truth if I was their career advisor. So this is information that I would tell them, in my own style. And then I know you guys hate it when I talk about politics and religion, but you guys have really come at me after my last two videos. So I will address that at the end. For those of you that don't want to hear it, skip it. But I'm just going to address a little bit of that at the end. But let's get into this.
You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy.
Austin Forkner, so his career has been completely derailed. This is one of the guys who came into the sport and we expected him to be battling with Chase Sexton, by now he would have been on a 450. In fact, his deal with Kawasaki actually stipulated that he should already be on a 450. But we all know his career is completely sidetracked. So here's what I'm going to tell Austin Forkner heading into 2024. Austin, you're working with Ryan Hughes, who's a lunatic. So while he can actually add a lot of benefit, and if you're going to keep him around, that's fine. Take what he says on training and on the bike riding seriously. His life advice, ignore it. The guy is a mess. He's not a truthful person. He's all over the place when it comes to that stuff. And he is just, his moral ethics are out the window. Keep him away from your wife. He's a bit of he is a sketchy dude. But with that said, he can add value to your program. And if you're going to keep him around, just keep him at arm's length. With that, you'll be fine. If you keep Ryan Hughes at arm's length and use him for what he's good at, which is talking about dirt bikes and the way you position your hips and just go race by race. And what I'm going to tell you too is forget the past. The past doesn't matter. If you're chasing the dragon, so to speak, and trying to be what we thought you were once going to be, the cycle is going to keep repeating itself. I would have liked to seen you go to a different team, but hey, at this point, we take the options that are available to us, and Mitch is willing to give you another go. So stop looking at this about what I could have done or what I would have been or should have done. None of that matters heading into 2024. All that matters is each race. Don't look at it as, I want to get through the season staying healthy, because if you do that, you put that in your mind. You put it out there and it comes back. What you need to do is just put in the work and put yourself first. Be selfish with your personal time and your career, because this season matters. If you don't get it done this year, these big fat paychecks you've been getting from all these the teams throughout this year, and you're very well off. You've got yourself a monster girl wife who I would keep a long ways away from Ryan Hughes. That one could go really bad really fast. Like I said, he's got questionable morals, and the last thing you want to do is have that creep around your smoking hot wife. So I would avoid that one. And then also, if you don't do it this year, you're going to have to go to a Club MX. You're going to have to go to a Phoenix Honda. One of these teams where you're going to race for next to nothing in bonuses, that's a lot further than where you were. So this season's important that you work every race. Do you have to be the champion at the end of the year? No. But you have to show that you still have it. Erase who you used to be. Who you used to be does not matter. You've gotten all the contracts you can out of who you used to be or what your potential was. Now you're going to be judged on what you do. And if you can't get onto the podium consistently, you're going to have to find a new career. So just race by race is all you want to focus on. Get yourself there. Don't worry if you get second behind Hayden Deegan. Big deal. It's not the end of the world. Build off of it and use that, and then get that confidence. And once you get that going, if you ride like the person you are, it's still in there somewhere. We just don't know where. So just keep focusing on yourself. Be selfish with your time. Be selfish with your rest. And just remember, every minute matters in between these races and what you're doing and how you're treating yourself and your mental state. Like I said, keep Ryan Hughes out of your personal life. That's not something anyone needs in their life. But as far as the riding on the bike, no problem. The guy's great. He knows exactly what he's talking about. So good luck to you in 2024, Austin Forkner. Hey guys, if you want to get an energy drink or a recovery drink that really works, hit up Coach Rob's store. He's got energy fuel. It's custom, however you need it for whatever your performance needs are. He'll make it however you want it. So go to Coach Rob's store, give that a try. If you guys want your garage to look epic, hit up Epic Garage Designs. The coolest, I mean, anything you could think of in your garage, they can do it. Dream Garage, just go check out Epic Garage Designs. If you don't want to spend $10,000, $20,000 on a complete garage overhaul, just get yourself a couple racks, some slat wall, as low as $100, $200, something like that, and it will make your garage look so much more organized and so much cleaner. All right, guys, my next piece of advice is for Adam Cianciarulo. Adam Cianciarulo, he's one of the good guys in this sport. He is an asset to the sport, and it's a shame what is going on with his wrist and his arm going numb. And I remember last offseason, you guys all called me liar, said I didn't know what I was talking about, but this problem still exists. I know that he's gotten a couple stem cell injections in there. I hope they help. Nerves do some weird things, and arm going numb, it's not something you can manage. Adam, listen. You have got an outdoor championship. You've established yourself as a guy in this sport. You have a great career after the sport. So while the career after the sport is not going to pay you the kind of money you're getting from Kawasaki right now, if your arm continues to go numb and there's nothing we can do, I hate to break it to you, but that's the end. But what I would do if I were you is don't put yourself in unnecessary risk. When it goes numb, manage it exactly like you did last year. And if somebody else will give you another contract, take it. Take those contracts while you can, because while your post-motocross career will be probably bigger than most, and you'll be working in this industry and there'll be tons of opportunities for you, you're not going to get those paychecks like you're getting right now. Those paychecks for TV are just not as big as the ones you'll get racing. You'll only get those on the racetrack, so ride it out as long as you can. And hey, just hope miracles happen. You never know. Nerves do weird things. Keep getting any stem cell injections, any sort of weird treatments that anyone presents to you. Try it. Why not? Right now, you got nothing to lose. So hopefully you can manage this, because we all know if your arm wasn't going numb, you would absolutely be in the battle with Jet, Chase, Eli. Like, you're that talented. We all know that. But also, you have talents off the track. Your podcast is awesome. You can talk. There's just going to be a ton of opportunities. But let's put those on hold just for a little bit. Yeah, do your podcast. Have fun with it. Do whatever you want. But remember, racing's your focus for at least one more year, and maybe we'll get a miracle with that wrist. Guys, you know my favorite goggle company, Strapped. Ridestrap.com. They've got the coolest shirts. Yes, they got the Trump shirt that I wore on my last video, which created a lot of drama. They've got the red pill shirt. Badass company. In fact, I think Chris and I from Strapped are going to go to A1 together, so say hi to us there. That'll be fun. And then, guys, if you're shipping anything, use Precision Transport. Club MX used them and claimed it was half the price of FedEx. And guess what? They have customer service. If you're tired of dealing with trucking companies that are dicks, just call Precision Transport. So the final guy I'm giving career advice to today, as I'm career advisor, I'm your career counselor, would be Jason Anderson. Jason Anderson is at the end of his career. He's still got a little bit left. And so what I'm going to tell Jason is you got it. You can still win. He could still be your 2024 champion. He's that good. He's got the bike. He's got the team. He's got everything. What I would also tell Jason Anderson is, guess what, man? You're not going to make money outside of the industry. I don't think he has a personality or anything that's going to, he's not going to have a career after. He's not going to have the opportunities Adam Cianciarulo is going to have. So Jason, go out there, get as much money as you can. See if you can get yourself another contract and bank all that money for your wife and your daughter and your beautiful family. I think it's a daughter. Could be a son, but I'm pretty sure it's a daughter. But for the rest of your life, you got 2 or 3 more years to make really, really good money that you probably won't make the rest of your life. Invest it, use it smart, and just give everything you've got out there. And just remember to enjoy the ride also, because it's almost coming to an end. Enjoy the days at the track. Remember, it could be a 9-to-5 job, and it's not. You get to race dirt bikes for your entire career. And while it was hard work, and I know you put in the effort and sacrifice, it's a dream that not a lot of people get to live. Enjoy it, cherish it, and stack that money, my man. So I got so much crap for saying that I would vote for RFK. Guess what, guys? That's the problem. The problem right now is everyone picks one side or the other, and they are dead set committed to it. Even if things come out wrong, they just go, oh, that's not true. We need to think open-minded. We need to be understanding of each other. If you want to tell me that voting for RFK is stupid, that's fine. I will absolutely listen to you. But don't tell me you're an idiot and I'm going to unsubscribe. Just tell me a reason why I should vote for Trump over RFK. I'm on the fence, man. I'm an undecided voter, but calling me names and telling me I'm an idiot, that only makes me want to vote for RFK a little bit more because it makes me think that maybe Trump people are crazy. I think both sides have extremists, and they're the problem, in my opinion. They're the ones, that's what the politicians want. They want us arguing over things that don't matter. Remember, respect other people's opinions, even if you don't agree. Sometimes we just have different backgrounds and we agree to disagree. That's it. Am I the best at this? No, but I work on it and I try. And I love having political talks with people, in particular, people who have different beliefs than me, because then I can learn stuff. Maybe I've got it wrong, but that's how I learn. And I wish more people would adopt that philosophy. And I think that we went wrong in the generation of saying, let's not talk about politics and religion. Now nobody knows how to do it without going personal. As soon as somebody goes personal in a political, just talk, I'm not even saying debate, talk, it's crossed a line and you got to end it because it will get ugly. It just does. It's just not something any of us enjoy. So a lot of us just avoid it entirely. When in fact, we kind of should talk about the things. You know who's going to get my vote in 2024? And I hope you guys all go with the same as me. Whoever I think at the time, when I go place my vote, whoever I think will be the best for the United States. Guess what? If it is Joe Biden, if he's our best option, I don't think he will be. If he is, he would get my vote. Trump, if he's our best option, he will get my vote. If RFK is the best option, he will get my vote. If there's somebody else that I haven't mentioned and they come in and they have some really great ideas and I think they're the best option to make the United States a great country, they get my vote. I'm not committing blindly to one side or the other. I'm not picking blue or red. I'm going with logic and who I think will be the best for this country and generations to come. Now, religion. This is a tricky one, guys. A lot of you guys were really upset with calling me anti-Christian because I kind of joked about McElrath because he said it's in God's hands, and then the first lap he gets a banner caught in his wheel. It's not. Listen, I'm religious, and I'm not sharing with you guys my religion because I'm not a person who believes in pushing my religion on other people. I feel like that's for me, and however you decide it, I accept it. Listen, I don't know what's after this. I've got an idea what I think it is, but I can't prove it beyond a reasonable doubt. So with that said, I accept anyone and their religion. I don't like that religion and people who are false prophets who will lead you into war based on a religion is dangerous in the fact that they get people so believing that they're willing to kill another human to argue over who's right and who's wrong. When you get to the afterlife, how do you explain that? Oh yeah, I murdered that person because they didn't believe what? I don't think that's going to go well. That's just my personal opinion. And I love Shane McElrath's commitment, and I love to see that from people, and I respect that a lot. Shane McElrath sticks to his guns, and he does not care if I make fun of him about talking about a tire in his banner. He's going to be him, and I 100% respect that. That's a bad dude right there, and good for him. And maybe when we get to the afterlife, they'll be like, dude, what were you saying? And I'll be like, I'm going to have to apologize. Maybe that's the case. I don't know. But either way, I just want to let you guys know, yes, I'm religious. And yes, I respect every other religion because, I don't know, that's kind of isn't that one of the bases of the United States is freedom of religion without persecution? So I'm not going to persecute anyone's religion. And only reason I had fun with McElrath is because the one thing I do like to have fun with is when like UFC fighters, this cracks me up. They thank God and their opponent still hasn't even woke up from a knockout. Do you see the irony there? Do you think God wanted you to just knock that person cold? Maybe. I don't know. I don't really know. But to me, that seems funny. And I don't think God, I think God has bigger things on his mind than racing and UFC. I think that sports are left up to the humans as our own, as one of our outlets. I don't think God would jump in there and help one or the other. According to most religions, aren't we all God's children? So is he playing favorites? I don't think so. So anyway, that's my thoughts on that. Remember, guys, subscribe, or if you despise my political and religious views, unsubscribe. I don't care. Do what you want. I'm going to keep putting out videos. Anyway, guys, if you need a real estate agent anywhere in the world, hit me up. I'm with Berkshire Hathaway. We have agencies everywhere. And I appreciate the people who have reached out. And hopefully we can get you guys taken care of. If you're selling a place, remember, whatever agent that I get set up with you, I will promote your place on my shows and make sure that people see your place and it gets sold quickly for the price you want.